You'd figure of all the points that this 05 Ram 2500 has exposed to salt and everything, you figure the ones up here on the master cylinder would be safe. You'd figure wrong. And since the other one looks pretty crusty as well, I'm going to replace both of these, the master cylinder going to the ABS module. And I'm going to use some Ni-copp. And I'm going to reuse those fittings too. All really nice and easy too. Here's the 05 Ram's little brake lines off the master cylinder that we're going to copy in Ni-copp. As you can see, it's got an ISO bubble. They dropped me by some line. I think it's just a regular flared 45, double flared line. So I'd rather use ISO bubble since it had an ISO bubble on it, the bubble line. So I'm gonna make it with this. You know, I like the ISO bubble, so I'll work that way. And I will measure with a basically just a little measurement tape, and we'll just make sure the right length. Now, the thing is, when you cut this stuff, make sure you buy this Ni-copp from a reputable person. Make sure it's non-magnetic, because they are selling copper-coated steel, and that's not good. Or they're selling you regular copper, which has no nickel at all, which is also not good. You cut the end nice and square. Okay. You take the tool to deburr the inside, and you make sure that's nicely deburred. And you deburr the outside. I like this tool. This is the Sir tool. You can find them online. Now the dies, when you do press the dies, use a little bit of red rubber grease. It's a vegetable grease that is compatible with brake fluids. They use it for seals and the brake pistons and everything else. Okay, you put your guy in there. Now, remember, when you do the other side, you better put your fittings in, because you don't want to do this and forget your fittings. Let it stick out a little bit. It's okay. Put that down. Just tighten slightly. Make sure everything is aligned correctly. Set the turret on it. There's one that says Operation 1 or Operation 0. What that does is it puts the tube flush with the die. Bang. And then you could do the rest. Now once you got it flush, you got to make it nice and tight so that tubing doesn't move. If the tubing moves, it will ruin the bubble or the flare. You gotta make sure everything lines up. Just a slight tightness to it. Boom, put it there. That lines it up. And you make it nice and tight, because you don't want it to move. Then you can take it over to Operation 1 for 3/16 and just pull the handle. Loosen it up, pull the pin, and there you go. There's your bubble. Nice, sweet bubble. What's nice about Ni-copp is that you can bend it by hand. You don't need really to have tools. You could do it by hand, and you can approximate. It doesn't have to be 100% the same bend, actually. A little bigger, a little smaller, as long as it's in the percentage. And that's it. So you can take this out, the ones that hold everything together, like that. Take this one out. Just put this one right there. And this one right there. And that's just starting to make it look right. And we'll put it on the truck and set the beads. Same thing here. Take the separators, put them on. And put them on a truck. And it'll be good to go. Same exact thing. Only this time, they're not going to rust out. This time they'll last a lot longer. I mean, these aren't even in the salt spray of the road, and they still rusted out. That's pretty bad. New Ni-copp lines installed. After they've been made up. Clips are in a nice place. All that's left is bleeding it. And pressure bleed it with my Motive pressure bleeder. The only thing is this guy here being so rusty that the front bleed screws, they're basically not there anymore. So I'll have to replace them in the eventuality anyway. But that's it. She's actually got brakes now and it works nice. And they ain't never gonna rust again. Thanks for watching.